Yeah, hi guys, welcome to tonight's Ecto One Build Stage 15, Issue 5, whatever, Let's introduce you to my guest tonight, which is Penny.
Hello guys, sorry I wasn't expecting to be on first. I'm so sorry. Evening everybody.
And I've got my co-host this evening, Chris Kaplan.
Hello, hi everyone. I was expecting me to be on first. When you did that.
Well, I know what to do. That's why I thought I'd have a quick mouthful before I'm introduced.
What do you think of that start? I think it was pretty good, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, Chris is just in screens, right? How was everyone this evening then?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me go whoa in the background.
Yeah, you didn't expect the Ghostbusters at the end, did you?
Yeah. You said to me before the stream, do you think there'll be a problem with copyright? And I said, yeah, I think there will be because it's over 20 seconds. I'm sitting there watching it and he went, Ghostbusters, we're it finished. And I'm like, oh, that's not 20 seconds, is it? That should be all right.
I bet it's about 10, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I've got a few comments already tonight.
Yeah, some Fast and Furious tonight, some of them.
So I find myself with an unexpected bit of time off. I'm actually in shock at the moment because I had a bit of a dizzy spell. I had a bit of a dizzy spell yesterday and it was a little bit worse this morning. So I rang work. I said, I don't know what to do. I said, I'm probably fit enough to drive, but obviously with a dizzy spell, he goes, you have to ring NHS online, on direct. So I rang them up and then this recorded message says, we only deal with COVID calls, ring your GP. So I rang the GP and she's gone and booked me off for a week. So no, it's not nice. I ain't had a day off in about 3 years.
You did loads of building and videos now, Penny, can't you?
Do you know what? I've been trying so hard to do filming and there's always something pop up. And obviously now I've got a house. It's like, you got to clean the thing.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I know. You got to go out and buy shopping and stuff and deal with things. And they've got this tax called council tax, and it's all the things you have to sort out. It's terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy, isn't it?
But like you say, Chris, isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
Crazy for
Chris. Just like me, crazy.
Yeah, that's a song, isn't it? Crazy.
I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I don't know, something like that anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Patsy Cline. I absolutely love Patsy Cline.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, everyone.
Let's go. We've got which Dave Mac is nickname for him is Big Mac in the house. Saying good evening, Chris. Good evening, Chris and Chris. Good luck with your business tonight. Cheers, Dave Mac.
I'll be Mac.
Yeah, I'm doing it to the next one, Chris, so I don't need to do them.
That's right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
We got Mark Moss saying good evening, everybody, on Chris Campbell's channel. And then exactly the same comment again. He went to put on Chris David's channel, obviously.
Yeah, that's right. I know what I mean.
Dave Mac saying hi to Mark. Mark saying hi back again.
Yeah.
And then Big Mac saying hi, Penny.
Hi, Dave.
We got Mike Tedstone saying hi all. Hope everyone you're all good.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
And then Mike saying again, sounds like you're too much of the Scottish spirit to me, Penny.
Hey, here we go.
We talk about drink, is he?
No, it's do you know what I said again? I said this before the stream. I never drink because I don't drink if I'm driving the next day. And oh no, he's obviously talking about the dizzy spells, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, the spirit.
Yeah, another word for that is dizzy water, isn't it? But no, I thought, oh, great opportunity to have a drink, and I popped out to the shop on the way to the chemist to pick up a prescription, and I'm like, I forgot the alcohol, so I'm stuck with summer fruit fizzy.
I'm drinking Tizer tonight.
I was drinking squash like.
Well,
you ever read? Oh no, God, Chris, you have had the red then.
I consulted Dr. Google about my symptoms of feeling dizzy, as you do, And apart from the fact that I've got some 1400s disease, probably, two of the symptoms is dehydration and low blood sugar.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, if I have a sugary fizzy drink, that satisfies both of them, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It might help.
Yeah.
I won't do any harm with it.
Crazy fuckers, right? It was because I'm with.
Wait.
I'll rephrase that. That's crazy. That is. Now you can ignore me.
So, can I tell you a joke that I heard the other day? Not the joke I told you pre-stream. So, a man goes into a pub. He says, "Can I have a pint of Guinness and a double whiskey?" So the landlord says, "Yeah, no problem." So he pours them, and the man drinks them both. He drinks the Guinness and he drinks the double whiskey, and he says, "Oh, I probably shouldn't be drinking that with what I've got." So the landlord says, "Why? What have you got?" He says, 50 pence.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Get hell, like, oh.
I'd be glad you got me on.
Yeah, that was funny. It was, let's have you on for change.
So, what are you eventually going to be doing tonight then?
The front suspension on the car, which I've done one side of it, which is better.
It's been about 4 weeks since we've done the last one, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, because was originally going to do one on my the weekend of my birthday because I didn't do a stream. So I done the Monday double jag, didn't I? Yeah.
I'll be back.
It's just such a shame I've not been able to watch more of the streams. Oh, Chris is gone.
Yeah,
Chris, you know Chris's avatar is exactly like yours.
Yeah, because it's on my stream now.
I know.
No,
and yet cool. I managed to change mine, look.
How can someone else change your man?
There's ways. I'll have to show you how to do that.
What? So even because you logged in as a guest,
yeah, you can change your own avatar, but when it's not actually your StreamYard, I don't know if you can do it. I don't know if you can do it while you're streaming. So I did it as I came in.
I'm back.
Back from the dead, you? No joking. Yeah. Camera's all set.
We're all ready to go?
Yeah, when you are, yeah. Let me change camera then.
Why have you got them? Why have you got circles by your name, Penny?
Because there's some kind of weird avatar-y thing, some symbol.
Is that because you're not? Or is that because you do?
No, someone did that for me. They said, "Oh, here's what you want to put in to get 2 purple circles." I can't remember who it was. It might have been Horlicks. And he says, "Oh, this will bring up circles," and I've just always done that ever since.
Yeah,
you know me. I like to be a bit different.
I can see the front line from my desk.
But obviously, when no one else has put avatars on their name, it looks a bit odd, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If we knew how to do it, we could. But
I will find out for you. But I think you just put in the code for an avatar.
Right, do we need to do that?
Yes, not right.
Who's doing the instructions, me or Penny? I'll do it, Penny, or?
I would suggest you, because I haven't got the instructions in front of me.
Oh, okay.
I got on the screen.
I've got them in front of me on my laptop, on my iPad, so
yeah, we'll just have to do it as bit awkward.
P40 is almost getting ready.
Yeah. Wait till just do the pass check for me if you can.
Yep, no problem. Right, so it's confusing because usually we'd do like part 1, but with the Ghostbusters, it's A, B, and C, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, part A is the bottom right one, I think.
That one is it.
Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah.
Right, let me
put some sort of order.
Put them into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a bit out of the way.
Right. Oh, I should put up at this a bit. Yeah. Part B is the really big, weird shaped one on the left there. Oh, that was it.
The weird what? Say that again.
The left
Chris.
shot, the one on the left, the middle. No, on the middle, in the middle of it. No, on the left-hand side, in the middle. That sort of triangle-shaped thing.
Oh, this.
Down a bit.
No, just below that.
Down a bit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah.
big from you.
The weird triangle looking bit.
Very technical name, that. Part C is the long pipe one just below where that was.
This one.
Yeah.
What is metal?
Metal. Oh, metal. Surprised
All
by
metal so far.
that. Part D is the top right one.
This one.
Metal?
Yeah.
Oh, I think all suspension parts are, I think, in this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Part E is just below where that one was, the sort of semicircle one. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
Now,
It's orange.
part F, I think it's the top left one. I think
This
they're
one.
very similar looking parts, but I think that's part F. Oh, F. So someone's just throwing glass around. Yeah, that looks like the one.
Hang on, what's this? Hang on. No,
That's P40 probably.
Classification. That's F. So there must be G.
Yeah, that's part G, I'm guessing. Yep, that looks right to me. Yeah, it's got a hole in it. Everyone didn't. I don't think.
Yeah, it's got a hole in the back of the Eliza.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I wish I was on what Chris was on.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
What the speed is it?
Sounds a bit like it. Part H is the spring. Can't mix that one up.
We'll just get a spring for the poker stick next. Reminds me of the Simpsons episode.
Oh, springy. Oh, part I is the tiny little thing on the left. On its own.
This one is this one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Hang on, let me just grab what I need for Chris's eyebrows. That's all he says.
Yeah, probably P40's having trouble today, and he's saying device not connected still.
What's a stream without a technical difficulty?
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, look at him all flash with his tweezers.
Yeah, cool tweezers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my E. J is the two little bits, both parts just below that.
Yeah, these for you.
Yeah. Oh, gone blurry for some reason. Don't know why.
Hang on, it might focus. Hang on. Is it gone blurred, is it?
Yeah.
That was actually in focus now.
Where your hand was, but the parts aren't now, strangely.
Oh, this is the thing with this.
I think usually you sometimes use a piece of paper, don't you?
Hang on.
Yeah, that's what I do. Bring your palm up and then slowly bring it back.
Yeah, so that's.
Strange,
There's two of them the same clips.
Yeah, they're part the same, yeah.
So what are these?
They're both J's.
So they can go that then because they can't know in the pot.
Part K is the bit just above the whole round things.
Yeah, this.
I could name them, but I can't be bothered.
I can't be asked, like, is it?
Yeah. That looks like one of those things they use for shipping, doesn't it? To see the stars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can't think of the word.
And
we got L and M. I'm not sure one's which. Show one up in the air and then see what it looks like. Turn it over. That might be part.
I think
that's
that
part
is.
L, I think.
yeah, and then they got one of them, which is not.
Well, Emma's got a bit of detail at the top.
So this is the other.
There's one got a bit of detail on it. Oh, that's part.
Oh, that's
part
L.
Yeah.
So the other one should be M then.
Yeah, it's got a little detail.
Yeah, look, you've got the detail at the bottom.
Yeah, it has. Yeah. What looks like look a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loads and loads of screws.
Yeah, you can have a good screwing session tonight, though, can't we?
Yeah. Hope the screwdriver's up to the job.
Man,
All right. So we got.
right, hang on. Let me so you're unable to get a microbiome and camera work to had the problem once before.
Don't think there's as many spares as these ones you have the Jag build.
Right, it looks like P40 is not going to be joining.
Oh,
he's still having troubles.
I had this problem once before again, 7 times back when I was going. Yeah. He's having a problem, so it probably won't be. So
That's a shame.
that is a shame, but
yeah, we're trying what we can do.
Happens to the best of us, doesn't it?
Yeah. So we've got. God, look at my screws in here. Tons of bags.
Yeah, we got
8
plus 2 spare of EM screws.
Early morning screws, they are.
Yeah.
EM is
one good thing about the ecto, they do give you lots of spares, don't they?
Yeah, EMs.
Loads of those.
Look at them. Yeah, but I got my pot for those later anyway.
Then 4 plus 1 spare HM screws.
God, HM, what can we call them? Looking for the HMs now.
High mighty screws, maybe.
Oh no, HMs, there we are.
Yeah.
Ah.
5 plus 2 spare IM screws. I don't think we've ever had IM screws.
Yeah, we've had these before, I think. Some of these screws that we've had before from the other bit earlier. Yeah.
1 plus 1 spare JM screws. Oh,
Jesus
Christ. Loud thing.
That's another Chris on the fart.
Lovely.
JM screws, there we are.
Yeah. 2 of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 KM screws. I'm going to say 2, it's easier this way.
Yeah, flanged.
Yeah, good old flanged. Yeah.
I like what I say, that's pretty Chris, right?
2 general practice screws.
I said that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 4 HP source screws.
Yeah.
I don't think everything correctly.
Yeah,
I say it's easier to say how many they are and still plus 1 spare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just messing about.
Right. Before we do anything, let me just jiggle the desk around.
That should be all the screws.
We'll put onto that side.
In this stage, you will assemble the right front suspension and attach it to the front chassis support frame. You also fit the tie rod to the steering rack.
Yeah. Right, well, let me just. Facebook's gone busy tonight, you know.
I don't know. I don't usually have anything open on the laptop when I'm doing.
Mine's always connected to my computer, so. Right, this is what we're doing first step, is it?
Yeah, first step. I'll say what it says, it's easier. Assembling the lower arm, suspension arm. Locate the lower steering knuckle, connect to F, and insert into the gap at the end of the lower suspension arm, 15B. 2 parts should have inscribed an R on the same side. Fix this in place using 2 EM screws, then push the rubber bumper into place, 15I, on the lower suspension, 15B, securing from beneath using a 1 GP screw. Right.
So what? You said it was quick.
Right, so you need part F and the big triangle shaped thing.
Yeah, which is part F, E.
The one without a hole in it. There's 2 little bits without one with a hole in it, one without.
Yeah, which is this?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you put it so the R is pointing upwards, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
And both parts with the R pointing upwards. It's easier that way. And fix it in the gap, fit in the little gap in between. Fun.
Between. It's like in between us, yeah.
Oh, we love that, me and Shell.
Yeah, so
One of the best programs ever, those.
Right.
I need two EM screws.
Yeah.
I think we had trouble putting this other little bit in last time, I think. Not this one, the last part.
We're getting drunk tonight, with?
Yeah.
The 2 EMs, you said.
Yeah, 2 EMs.
Pods or something. That sounds like PM or AM, like.
Early morning, that's the way to do it.
After midnight and past midnight.
I had an argument with my ex-girlfriend once saying, well, unsurprisingly, that she used to say that midnight wasn't AM, it was PM still. So, for God's sake.
What's that?
You should think 12 midnight is not AM, it's still PM.
Midnight is AM.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly like it. Yeah.
I think she used to say that 1 minute past midnight was AM. I think she used to say something rubbish like that.
Right.
So I had to show her a clock I had and used to show when it was AM and PM and it turned 12 midnight. Yeah, exactly. There we are.
Exactly like.
I shut her up for a while.
Oh, do something else, that'll do. Messing it up, innit? That's all those streams got in there, just have a laugh.
Yeah, exactly. I believe soon you'll be putting an engine on this one next issue.
I'm in theory, I might leave that one off till we down a bit more.
Oh yeah.
Because if you put the engine in and you're trying to flip it around and turn everything with the steering rack, I think I'm going to leave that. Don't know.
Did you put a filter on top of the engine in the end? I couldn't remember.
No, we haven't yet.
No. That's weird.
What is?
I was looking at instructions ahead.
Yeah, Dennis, I've done this thing, so it's all on file.
Maybe try and put the screw in by hand first, maybe, Chris. It might help you a little bit.
Yeah, this is wobbling off the screwdriver. Sugar. So what are you doing, Penny, right?
What's that?
So things are you?
I'm all right. Yeah. Just getting on with things, enjoying life up in Glasgow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, if we need now, just kill it. That'll do.
What's that?
Let's get the Scottish kilt on. That'll do, won't it?
Yeah. I think the funniest thing I found about Glasgow is that they've got a statue of the Duke of Wellington. And the first time I saw it, it had a cone on its head.
What?
And I'm like, oh, that's terrible. And then, like, the next day, the cone had gone. And then it was back again. And it was on the news. Oh, the cone's disappeared. And I looked up, it's part of Glasgow. And now, when the cone goes, everyone's like, "Oh no, where's the cone gone?"
Yeah.
What is an actual traffic cone? So I'll put it on top.
Yeah, someone's put a traffic cone on, but it's just become part of the statue. It's what people do.
That's weird.
But it's like a little tourist thing now. It's got to have the cone on it.
Yeah.
Strange people.
Yeah, I've actually got a picture with. I'll get it down a little bit later on. It's the picture with the traffic cone on.
I've never seen that before.
No, it's just weird. But now it's like anyone who's from Glasgow, if they see the cone disappeared, it's like, oh no, where's the cone gone?
Yeah.
Who keeps nicking it and putting it back? It's weird.
I don't know, but the other day it disappeared. And I saw two kids trying to get a cone back on.
That's mad.
That is very weird.
But like you see, Chris.
Hmm?
Like you then.
Yeah, definitely me.
Yeah.
P40 said in the comments, he said, sorry, but I can't get my camera to and microphone unblocked.
No, I don't know what that is then.
That's strange.
No worries, P40. If you can't do it, it's not your fault. Unless it could be just connections.
Maybe you did something in the settings of StreamYard, maybe.
I don't know.
No, probably. I don't know. If you mess about the settings, P4, you might have done something.
Yeah. There's a hole in my bucket. We have a PS4 battle later now, shall we, Chris?
I haven't played my PS4 for a long time.
Oh, we were playing it the other day, weren't we, Chris?
Oh, we're so funny now. Yeah, there's a laugh like.
I should play on my Xbox now.
We were playing Red Dead Redemption 2, but we tried out that online multiplayer mode.
Yeah.
And Chris kept shooting me. It was quite funny because the first time he shot me, I found some other player on there, some online player. And I'm running around, and then he's like, "Are you all right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm looking for my mate." He said, "You just been shot?" I went, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you want me to go and get him for you?" And I went, No, it's my mate. He's the one who just shot me.
I was talking to Chris I think last stream as well, saying about it. They used to play Destiny. They used to have like a area where all the people congregate, and we used to dance and jump and just mess about whenever we meet each other, just randomly.
Right, let's leave some models, shall we? Dip the screws in oil.
What's you doing, Chris?
We'll get some oil and dip the screws in the oil.
Okay.
Nah.
It's not helping the screw to go in. You've got a waste packet here. I'll use that and I'll just dip the screw in.
I like a fancy bottle, Chris.
Yeah, I've had off Steve Owen.
Nice. I've seen Steve Owen for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him on Facebook the other day. Something about his something about buses and put.
If not, Chris, try and put the screw in that part first. Right.
Yeah, try it that way. I'll use the oil now.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will. What?
People, it says a button he usually sees is not present to unblock the camera and microphone.
Oh.
Shit.
We try turning your laptop off on again, or computer on and off again. That might help. So the IT crowd, you ever watched that?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's the kind of thing, isn't it? Have you tried switching it off and on again? We get that with the buses. Oh, there's a problem with me bus. Switch it off and on again.
The thing is, it usually does work.
Yeah, it is annoying. It is annoying when it works. Because you're like, oh, that'll never work. Oh, it did.
That's the first thing I do with anything. If anything goes wrong, I just turn it off and on again.
Yeah.
He said he did reboot his computer, but it's no joy still.
Yeah.
You watch 10 minutes after the stream, it'll work perfectly.
That's always the way.
If it's a will, it's a way.
Or if you're like trying to finish work, you've got things to do, and everything goes wrong, and then it starts working just after time. Always does.
There's a will, there's a way, you know.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's money.
I like that one.
Don't know what money is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have heard rumours of what it is, but so can I share this joke with you? Mike Tedstone sent me this not too bad joke actually. He says he's in McDonald's today and an old man placed an order for one burger, French fries and a drink. He unwrapped the plain burger, carefully cut it in half, placing one half in front of his wife. He then carefully counted out the French fries, dividing them into two piles, and neatly placed one pile in front of his wife. He took a sip of the drink, his wife took a sip, and then he set the cup down between them. As he began to eat his few bites of a hamburger, the people around him were looking over and whispering. Obviously, they were thinking that poor old couple, all they could afford is one meal for the two of them. As the man began to eat his fries, a young man came over to the table and politely offered to buy them another meal. The old man said they were just fine. They're just used to sharing everything. People closer to the table noticed the little old lady hadn't eaten a bite. She sat there watching her husband eat and occasionally taking turns sipping the drink. Again, the young man came over and begged them to let him buy another drink. This time the old woman said, "No, thank you. We're used to sharing everything." Finally, as the old man finished and was wiping his face neatly with a napkin, the young man came over again to the little old lady who had yet to eat a single bite of food and asked, "What is it you're waiting for?" So she answered, "The teeth."
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. It's getting worse, I think.
The things these strings are now.
How's it going, Chris?
Yeah, not so bad.
Oh, you managed to get it in now, have you?
Yeah.
Keep the oil on handy. You might need it with all these metal parts.
Might need the fuel though to oil you up.
Yeah.
So you could slide across the floor.
Phil said that's horrible. That's Penny. That's terrible.
I did put the disclaimer at the beginning. Somebody sent me a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some fire alarm went off then. I thought smoke detector went off.
Yeah, I heard that.
Less is the light spray, Chris, is maybe.
Oh.
Is it a Pelican crossing by you, Chris?
Nah, it's just a light split. It wasn't that. God, that's awkward beating screws, isn't it?
It's holding it, but it's not.
Yeah, I seem to remember I found this stage really awkward.
Yeah, the screw in part. Because you've got to try and push hard on the screwdriver.
Just don't slip, because that's one thing that happens so often, slipping like that.
Oh, it's just something else. Yeah. It's literally a now.
I had that happen once when I was doing work and the screwdriver head went into my thumb. I didn't even notice that much. I thought it just hurt a little bit. And I was working away and then just a big blob of blood just went on the desk. I was like, oh. Yeah, I think I needed the plaster.
Yeah, I got me on kit. Ah, there we go. Got that in now.
Yeah.
Cool. There, well done.
Sorted. God, you got it wrong way round, Chris.
Kind of slap you now with a stick.
Oh, you're a wind-up merchant, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, that's for the both of us, Pen. Sorry. So step one's done, is it?
Yeah. Well, no. Part one of step two.
Oh yeah.
Step one even. Sorry, you need that weird. What part is it? Part I, is it? Yeah, part I. Well, it's hard to tell sometimes with these things.
There's a rubber thing in there.
Just double check you've got that the right way round, Chris, because if you haven't, you'll have a bit of a problem later on.
You see, the R sticking upwards, yeah?
Yeah, the both, yeah.
Yeah, both sticking up. Oh, good, yeah.
Yeah, that looks good, yeah.
You need that rubber
it's just always worth a double check. I seem to remember it's either this bit or the wheel. I had to disassemble it about 4 times. I just kept getting it wrong.
And it knows it's the right way, yeah, because the nipple points up.
Yeah, you need a GP screw, Chris.
A GP for this thing?
Yeah, for that thing, yeah.
Yeah. And that's going... Where's this going in?
It's just... There's a little hole just above that bit you put in, yeah.
Yeah, but there, yeah.
That's it.
On the same side as the R as well, so...
Oh.
Ting, ting, tong. That reminds me of Little Britain, Ting Tom.
Is there more to that joke, or am I missing it? That joke? Oh, there it goes. There is more to that joke. I was like,
it's GP, you said.
Yeah, GP.
God, I got down to surgery now. It's only 2 minutes on the road for me. That'll be all right.
Oh, Fleetwood.
That is bad.
Why, what's that?
I'll tell you this way, guys. A guy runs over a hare, gets out of the car, and starts crying. Farmer stops and asks, "What's up?" He says, "I just killed a hare." "No worries, I'll be back in 5. Farmer returns and sprays the hare, and the hare jumps up and waves and goes up the hill and waves. Blimey, what's that? What's that in there? Hairspray with permanent wave.
Cool, isn't it?
People, you still use hairspray?
Yeah, no, they do. You do as well, do you, Chris?
God, definitely not with my hair.
Yeah, I bet Chris gets through loads of it, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
I think my mum used to use tons of it, I think.
I would love it as well.
Oh, God, you've got to do another part similar to that part in a minute as well.
Yeah, right. Got the rubber started. Yeah. Hey, that's what rubber's for, protection.
Is that part twister when you're screwing, or?
Yeah, it does. Shouldn't.
Well, they should have done it like keys, shouldn't they, really? So you had little bits to stop it from turning.
Yeah, but if you do it slower, not so bad. Screw it. It's much better when you do it screwing slow. I might need it in the head. Getting drunk already, Chris?
God, no. I wish I could.
Can if you want.
Yeah, but I've got no drinking. Not even a cider.
It was a wet head. Oh, it's gone quiet.
Yeah. God, so many beating tubes in this building there.
Yeah. Could be there's probably a smarter tube as well.
I used to love doing that when you used to put the lid on and pop it across the room. They don't do that anymore. They're just cardboard pieces of rubbish now.
Yeah, it's still, you can get some of the plastic lids on, depends where. There's a lot of screwing for this, isn't it?
Yeah, it keeps going forever, doesn't it?
Has it been threaded?
You what?
Has it been threaded?
Yeah.
Is it the correct screw?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably because it's probably just see if I can see how much more needs screwing. Yeah, I think I had a problem with this last time. It does not keep that tight though.
Yeah, I do remember having to struggle with this a bit, but
yeah, I'm not going to get that tight in that.
Yeah.
It's way too loose. Just if that's a head, maybe. Try again, different one.
It's a rubber stopper anyway, stop it from banging or something.
Yeah, it's to stop it from going up too much. Because you don't want to be sitting there and suspension comes up through the bottom of your seat, does it? Do you?
No.
No, that's not how that works. Oh, that's all that.
No, it's not going to get tight in that. So that's all right done.
Sorted.
It's loose, but it's not going to get tighter.
No problemo then. All right. That's step 1 done.
Yeah.
Step 2. Now you got to do similar to what you did with that part. With the other.
That's right. So we need.
So slot this upper steering knuckle connector G into narrow end of this upper suspension part. IE. Secure with 2 EM screws.
Which way do you want it?
It's about to the side. So I think you got to turn it upside down. Turn it over.
To that way?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way.
Oh, that's a different bit we're doing.
Yeah.
We're doing the front part first.
That's what it says to do that after step 2 is do this bit.
Yeah, we haven't done step 1 yet, have we?
Yes. Well,
that little
step
nickel
one
is the last bit of step 1. That looks like to me.
Yeah, because we've got this bit to put on part 2, step 1.
oh yeah, sorry, yeah, I was just the way you turn it round. That's all, Chris. Is there a specific way that goes on? I don't think there is there? I think it's.
No, not really.
No. What's the word? Symmetrical. That's the word I can think of it.
Yeah.
2 EM screws. Use a bit of oil again, probably best.
Yeah, let's see now.
Got loads more dash cam videos I was doing earlier as well. Sort out next.
I can't believe you get so many of them.
Do a lot of driving around, don't I?
Well, saying that, the amount of driving I do every day, yeah, I could probably, if I had a dash cam, I could probably get that many. But it's because you know what it's like. You think you've seen it all, and then you go out another day, don't you?
One of the best ones though, or the video that I'm going to put up next, we're driving near work, me and Cheryl, and a mother duckling and a little baby duckling starts walking along the path next to us. So of course I saved it straight on camera. It's so cute, little thing.
When you getting that when's the video going up then?
I just got to do that was the work van dash cams. I just got to get my one to do that next. So I might probably tomorrow. If I remember to get my dash cam from my car. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah.
And then probably more Lego Ecto 1 tomorrow as well, probably after work. So the upload day tomorrow, I think.
Well, that looks good, that does the actual.
Yeah.
That's like good.
It's just the price of it. It can't afford it himself.
It's quite expensive, though. Good though, but
it's not expensive as the camper van, like.
No. Not the most expensive one. Definitely not the most expensive one I've done. No.
What do you get? You get the Millennium Falcon, that'll do.
Yeah, that would be nice if I get that. Only 500 odd quid.
Yeah, not much, is that?
Or the other one, the Imperial Destroyer. I think that's like even bigger and more expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that Imperial. No, it's a Millennium. I don't know. There's one that they did. It's actually created by a Lego fan, and then Lego says, "Can we use it?"
That might be the Imperial. I'm not sure.
Oh, I can't even open the bag now.
You are, Chris? What are you up to?
Well, the bag, I can't get it open.
Just use scissors or your knife.
Yeah, I just opened it just now because I saved some slips. Made the bag and easy to open, sorry.
Otherwise, you'll get all 4 out because you'll need 2 again after.
Sorry. Got spares of these anyway. 4 on the desk.
Yeah.
Hier is koekoenikkers.
Have you seen that? It's kind of rude, but not badly rude. It's a joke. This bloke pulls over to see this bloke on the side of the road, and he goes, "Oh, have you got the time?" So a bloke is laying on the side of the road with a donkey beside him, picks up the donkey's bits, and says, "It's about 5:10."
Yeah.
The bloke goes, "Okay," and then realise it's okay. So he goes, and he realises it's 5:10 somehow. I can't remember how he looks. He looks somehow, finds it actually is 5:10, and he's like, "Huh? Why does this bloke know by holding his donkey's bits what the time is?" So then he goes back round again, and then goes and asks him again what time is. And he grabs the donkey's bits and says exactly what the time is. And he goes, "How do you know what the time is?" "By picking his donkey's bits up." And you see from his view, he lifts his out of the way, and there's a clock tower in the distance. He sees what the time is.
All right.
I don't get that. Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, P40 says, "Careful with the next part. You put it on. Told you to put it on the wrong way round last time."
Yeah, so we have to, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I done before. It's
like anything really. Even doing Lego, orientation is the key, really.
Yeah.
key, yeah.
The key.
Sometimes you just need a little system just to sort of avoid yourself getting in a muddle.
That's what I do with the Lego. I usually get all the parts that says in the top left box, and then if I build and there's a part missing, I know I messed up something.
Yeah. Only thing you need now, Chris, is the key to the heart.
Yeah. I'm quite surprised this don't come with any figures though. This ecto, the one I got. I know the other one that came out before came with figures, but this one don't.
Right, what's next?
Oh, you've done that already, jeez. Right. Have it up the way you had it. I think that's the way up because it's sort of hollow the way you should have it up, right up. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you need part D.
Yeah, what's this?
Yeah, right. Show it on screen because there's a specific way round it goes. Turn it over. Yeah, so you have it so that hole at the front goes to the middle of the part you've been screwing together.
So that way.
Yeah, so that goes on there like that.
Then it goes on like that, is it?
Yeah, so offer it up to the part and we'll see exactly how you put it just in case.
So we're looking at it like.
Yep, that's the way it goes on.
Text message.
I am ever sorry, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's Fast and Furious, that was.
Yeah, two EM screws, Chris, this part.
Yes, man.
That was funny.
That was funny in the rich man's world. Yeah, money.
It's so funny in the best way. Oh, yeah, I love that. That's a good song.
Yeah, have a song, money.
Oh.
Could have. Oh, you on today, Chris?
It's Monday. The Monday blues.
That's all right. Just go to bed early then. I'm joking. Listen to Tuesday then.
Yeah. Got a song in my head now.
What one?
Money,
What one?
money, money.
What song are you singing? Bangles Manic Monday.
No, money, money, money.
Manic Monday. Ooh, wish it was Sunday.
Yeah, I know that one myself.
Prefer Friday night. It'd be better than you got a 2-day weekend now.
Well, it depends. I mean, like us bus drivers, we say, what's this weekend that we hit, that you talk about?
Yeah.
I'm quite lucky we're 8:30 till 5, Monday to Friday.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
But sometimes if they ask me to come in, I'll do some work overtime. Bit of money.
Splashing. He's splashing. He's splashing about then.
Yeah. Quite lucky I was on top of a tank sampling some diesel.
Oh,
And it
so
started raining.
Who's calling? Sounds like mine's gone off as well. I know.
Oh yeah, Penny's put us on silent.
Mm.
Yeah, I was on top of the tank sampling diesel earlier, and it's just after I finished and got back in the van. It started raining. It's like, oh god, good timing.
Yeah.
Jesus, that was close. Some bloke's just gone past with a couple of roller skates that are lighting up on the wheels.
Oh, the hoverboard or the segways.
No, it's a proper normal.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to mute my phone.
It's proper roller skates. They're just lit up on their wheels. It's pretty cool.
Mm.
How's it going, Chris?
Yeah, just putting this other screw in front of it. The other screw hasn't gone in. But it's gone into the part leg. But not into the other part leg. I just put the other screw in ready.
Yeah, because I think it goes to go through one bit first and then screwing that in there, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, come on, you dead.
People, it says we need Dave safe. We're going to start to have some singing as well.
Yeah. No, just need me to be fine.
Chris get his karaoke machine out and then we'll be good.
Yeah, I go now.
Yeah, as I said, get it out and we'll be right.
Yeah.
If we should do that live once, that'd be quite funny.
Yeah, I won't be on, I'm afraid.
I also have a few hundred drinks for that to happen.
Yeah, I know what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, and singing is definitely something I'm not good at.
Don't get me wrong, don't stop me singing when I'm driving along. But...
Yeah, I'm okay when I'm on my own in the vehicle or in the shower.
It's funny watching back. Cheryl laughs her head off when watching the dash cam videos back when I'm singing along.
Ooh.
That's why most of my videos are mute because I'm singing.
singing a load of crap.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's been making me laugh lately is people who post videos where they driving along and then they pull up beside someone who's had an accident and they'll just go, "Hey, you can't park there, mate."
Oh, Jesus. God. I think I've only ever had 2 accidents in my life. Driving.
Cool.
Oh, no, not even driving.
I've had a few.
Both of them weren't even our fault either.
They were, weren't
One of them just before Christmas, that was. Jesus.
Didn't you have that one? What did you say?
No, it was a while ago, a few years ago, only about 3 years ago, I think now.
I didn't know you were in, I think.
No, I don't know. She might have.
Since 2018, I can't remember when we started doing these.
I think I uploaded a video on YouTube with a dash cam. Me getting hit up the backside in the car.
Oh.
Needed a brand new rear of the car and everything.
Yeah.
That's getting there, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah.
Once you get a bit of a rhythm,
This is probably the most awkward parts to do. Once you get these on, it's probably not too bad. The rest of it. No, I said that. You know what's going to happen now. I wonder what that noise was then, Penny, for a sec.
I'm so sorry I didn't hit the mute button. Well, I thought if I don't reply to this message, my friend's going to send me another one, and I'm going to get them. Ooh, haha! Text message again. Everyone loves that notification.
It is pretty cool.
P40 is asking to see your parts before you proceed, Chris.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's right way round well.
Yeah.
I like that they just like do one step is like about a few things to do.
Let's go to the next step, is it?
Yep, step 3. There's 4 steps to do.
Yeah, we need a car now, do we?
Yeah, we need this chassis.
You've got to get the beach out now.
Go get the Go get them beef out, yeah. Like that's
Right. Yeah, so
let's just adjust the camera.
it's very blurry at the moment, so you want to sort of somehow sort out the blurriness out.
Hang on. Five.
No, still blurry, isn't it?
Could be because of black. Hang on.
Because it'll be hard to see if you got it right way around on the part if I was. No.
Hang on. Let's do the other tip then.
Oh, there it goes. That's right. It's now. It's good.
Right. So which way are we putting the frame?
Right. So have it exactly the way you've got it.
Yeah.
Now get the part you just screwed together. Literally just finished.
This bit, yeah.
And you need the 2 prongs pointing downwards, yeah, on the part you just screwed on, yeah.
Pointing downwards, yeah.
They go into the 2 holes on the surround bit. See, there's 2 holes left and right, left and right. They go onto that like that. Don't know if they go in them or.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yes, mum.
Oh.
Right, now you want to turn it over, hold the part in place, obviously,
Yeah.
and screw into HM screws in.
Right, let's get them ready then. Get the screws out. HM, you said, yeah?
HM, yeah. I like simplifying the instructions and checking to make sure there's nothing saying wrong.
That's KMs. Shit. From there. Yeah, these are my hands are slippy. This knife is awesome. This knife I got is good. The one you said about, didn't you, Ben?
Depends, you say.
Yeah. Same one as what Penny said, yeah. We're doing the conga.
Yeah. Got to. The good thing is now you can sort of copy the other side if you're not sure how it goes on as well.
Yeah.
So noisy out there tonight.
It's like you see noisy meatballs.
You know where the screw goes into, yeah, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking.
That's one to grip.
Yeah. That's quite easy, that one. Quite easy putting that one in.
Yeah. For the other one now. There's one there. So. Someone's speeding up yours. Is it your end?
Well, the car's going past, yeah.
Yeah. You look it up on me as well. Jesus Christ. Whoever that is, slow down.
Yeah, it's a load of idiots around here.
It's the same by me, Chris, sometimes.
As long as it's not playing crappy music loudly as anything like to do sometimes.
Oh, don't you hate it when there's a car next to you and their music is so loud that your vehicle is bouncing?
Yeah. Feels like a vibrator.
Jesus. It's like sometimes you hear them, and music's so loud. How on earth they got got ears left after it?
Yeah.
I think that's against the law, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to use if there's any police or anything behind you.
God, I bet that weighs a ton now, that part.
Bet
that weighs quite a lot, that part you built now.
Well, no, in a minute. Done.
I can't wait to get back to my Terminator build.
Yeah, hopefully it should be this week. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, nice.
Lovely.
Yeah, goody. Right, turn it back over.
Yeah, just put it back off a sec, because it's warming it up. Yeah, turn it back over to the way. Yeah. Oh. Did you join us, Panua?
Yeah. It's nice to me because obviously I've already done this bit and it's looking great. And it's nice to watch someone else do it, but obviously I know what's coming. So if you think it's big now, you might have to start putting your webcam on the ceiling to get it all in.
Yeah, watch that though. There's always space to button. Yeah, what's the next part?
Right, so take the other part of the suspension you got on the top right there.
Yeah.
And just do what you put the part the way the other one is, sort of like just copy the way the other part is, and it'd be right. That's the best way to say it, really. The lazy way, really.
Yeah, I think that is the right way. Yeah, because they are pointing up. Oh no, it's the L. Of course, yeah, the L point. Yeah, it goes onto this groove then.
Yeah, sort of angles, sort of thing. Because yeah, perfect like that. Oh, it's gone blur. That's better.
Does it? Or sometimes I don't know why.
Yeah. Right, so you need the two little brackets, part J's.
Yeah.
And 4 IM screws.
Because we'll use not the screws tonight.
Yeah. That's why it came with a lot of screwing.
That's what she says, isn't it? You expected that one, didn't you?
Yeah. So walk straight into that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that when you started them on your string, would it,
Yeah.
Yeah, please, she wants to whip me.
Hey, whatever it's one bedroom, keep it a bit off stream with him. What happened on the stream? We'd be banned. My channel would be deleted. That'd be all shit. Should go with that. Yeah, right. So we need IMs 4.
Yeah, 4 IM screws, yeah. 2 brackets, 4 screw holes.
God, 4 holes, might be tired after all that. No, I enjoy this build. It's good, like.
Yeah.
Pen, have you done more jackpots yourself?
I have not. I've had a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
They haven't dispatched them. They've taken me money, but they are in the process of replacing the parts. The same with the ecto as well.
Oh yeah, you were saying about that the other day, Neil.
Yeah, I'm getting my Harshetta fine. I'm getting those parts.
Wait, getting delivered to your address?
Yeah.
That's the problem with you moving every now and again. It's very confused them.
Yeah.
Well, what's really handy is obviously because I anticipated lots of moves. So I asked Adrian to take the part. Well, I asked you as well, didn't I, Chris?
Yeah,
And
so
Adrian gets my parts, then he sends them on to me. But now that I'm trying to settle a little bit more permanently, I'm trying to change the address to this address. And it's just for about a month, it's all a little bit all over the place, but it just gives me a chance to, well, I'm trying to catch up with the filming, but there's always something keeps popping up.
Cops up, doesn't it?
You've got a whole week now, Penny, to catch up.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to be depressed tonight. And then by the time I get to the weekend, I'll be like, what am I going to do with myself? But in all fairness, I mean, when I moved into this house, it was, I don't know how to say this without making it out worse than it is. It wasn't a sparkling show home. It'd been lived in, and it needed a little bit of bringing up to a decent standard. Yeah. So obviously the first place I got into was the kitchen, and I got the kitchen. I got a little routine going now with the kitchen, and it looks, most days it looks sparkling. And then there was a little bit of dirt on we're having a bit of trouble keeping the bathroom tiles clean. They seem to go mildewy very, very quickly. And so they need cleaning down regularly. I've got this after shower stuff. But every now and again, sort of every 3 or 4 days, it needs a bit of it's only about a 10-minute job. But I'm trying to get everybody in because I've got 2 lodgers. And I'm trying to get them to do a little bit. And one of them, I think he's got a bit of an old-fashioned, well, it's your house, you do it. I'm like, this is not a hotel.
Exactly. If someone's living with you, share the load.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a good lodger. I wake up every Wednesday morning and there's the rent sitting there, and he doesn't bother anyone, and he's a vegan, but all he ever seems to eat is hummus and fruit, and he doesn't use up any space in the freezer or the fridge or anything, and it's just. I just think, okay, fine, I'm just going to leave him to it.
Yeah.
And then there's a new young lady just moved in. She's lovely, but I'm leaving her alone because she's just settling in. She's just got loads of stuff, and it's her room looks a little bit like my room did at the last place I was at.
Yeah.
So she needs a bit of time just to sort that out.
That's it. It's me when I moved in here.
Yeah. But she's all right.
Left a grip.
You got that song stuck in my head now. That crazy.
Yeah. Well, let's try the screw all the way home then, shall we? Bring the camera up a bit so you can. There we are. It's the underway now. Solid as a rock, is it?
Solid as a rock.
Yeah, I love that song.
Well, you sing it enough, don't you, Chris?
Mm-hmm. Music's my passion. Like, I've always loved music. I always have. Brought up
Yeah.
music.
What is it they say? If music be the food of love, play on.
Yeah, music motivates me, see. That's what I like about it as well. Motivation tool, that is.
Yeah.
Let's bring this chassis up this way so it's easier to try to screw in. One of the screws just fell out. So any comments on the chat?
Chris. Leave this.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise my mic was off.
No, he's talking, he's doing stuff in the background which he just wanted to know about.
Yeah, got P40 asking, Dave Mack saying, got idiots here as well, do 60 and 20 zone. Not a surprise, really.
Yeah. Twats.
And then asking me if I got my Terminate parts yet. Nope, still waiting. Who knows if I can get those.
Yeah.
And then saying, it is the quintessential Great American Land Yacht. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's the ecto one.
Oh, the ecto, yeah.
Big old Cadillac.
Mm.
Love you for your pink Cadillac. Do 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 do.
Yeah, why not?
Then asking if you're going to return to the Eagle Squadron.
I am trying. I promise you, I am trying. But I'm just trying to get things caught up, and then I've got so much filming to do. But yes, I will be returning.
Have you got your own partworks and pen in your new address yet, or you still go again?
Yeah, I've changed the addresses with all the relevant part work people.
I know that. I mean your models, which you got.
Yeah, I've got them all up. I did go down to Dartford last month and got what I could. But I was absolutely exhausted trying to do nearly 1,000-mile round trip in a van in 2 days. It was just too much. Yeah, and then getting them up 4 flights of stairs to my. I knew it was something was too good to be true. This house, 4 flights of stairs to get up the top.
Oh, Penny.
Yes.
Would you be able to do us a favour?
Well, it depends what the favour is. I will not commit until I know it won't cost me any money.
No, it won't cost you anything except for your time, if possible.
Okay.
I usually go about 9:30, and it's got to work tomorrow. Would you be able to do the instructions for the rest of the time?
You're going to have to send me the instructions because I can't. I can't do all the controls and things.
Yeah, no problems. I'm going to send you a Facebook message with the instructions, Penny. That's
yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But I won't be able to show them on screen. Well, yeah, I might be able to show them on screen, mightn't I?
Chris has got. Yeah, Chris controls that, so it don't matter. I've just.
But yeah, not a problem.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh,
yeah, that's yours, I think.
It's come through. Some guy, Chris Campling's just sent me an attachment. I hope it's not viruses.
It's COVID-19 the virus. It's COVID-19 attachment.
Yes, a virus. Yeah.
Yeah, that's done then. So next step.
Right, hold on a sec. Just had it open again.
I bet it's a spring, is it?
Yeah. So you've done all 4 of them screws in. So yep. So next one, step 3.
Yeah. Right. We're still on step 2, or we've done that?
Just done step 2 now. No, sorry. No, sorry, that was step 3. We're on step 4 now. Sorry.
Oh, step 2, yeah. Step 2, step 3, yeah. Right.
Confused. What?
What's a step out?
That's step 3, that isn't it? So we're in step 4 now.
So if I scroll down a bit.
Yeah, scroll down. Yeah.
Hang on. Because there's instructions behind them, right? Because I thought this step 2 has had all 4 parts in. So we're doing this bit with the wheel.
Wait, what? Yeah, so step 4 that is, yeah.
So we're doing a bit of the wheel away.
Yeah, doing a wheel, yeah.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Round and round, round and round, the wheels on the bus go round and round all day long.
Yeah, especially when they go up my area. They always every hour like.
The driver on the bus goes, "Get that mask on!"
The driver on the bus gets, yeah. Get on the swap seats because we don't know the wrong one.
Right, so you need make sure you get the right one. You need the one without the details on part L, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the one without. Right, so
Yeah.
you need that other weird, odd shaped one you got on the bottom right there.
Yeah. This.
Bottom left, even, yeah. All right. So.
Oh, what's that?
That was mine. That was. People are just notifications on Facebook. Right.
So,
yeah.
Right. So you got the flatter end of the disc. You need the part on.
Yeah, which is they got the R.
Yeah.
And then they got this.
Yeah. So if you have it so that the sort of arm sticking outwards is towards you.
That way.
And then put it on the disc, sort of the flat end of the disc, and there's like. I think there's only a specific way around it goes on anyway, isn't it? Once you put it on there, show us, and we'll see if it's right. Because obviously there's 3 holes, one in the middle, and then the other 2 at the bottom.
Yeah, just looking at it now.
Yeah.
Like that is it.
Was there 4 holes on it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like that. Because then the other way around.
Yeah, so 3 holes all should line up with the other hole. So I'm really confused. What? Am I going crazy here or something?
Oh, it's not just right. The notch, yeah. Could you put? That's the right way. Yeah, right. No, you could put the disc on top, didn't you?
Well, you got to put 2 screws in first, and then the other disc on top.
Where are you up to, Chris? Sorry, I was trying to get the PDF sorted out.
On step 4.
Right. So push the center of the steering knuckle through the middle of the backing plate. Have you done that?
Which is like.
Right.
Oh, there's 2 sets of holes in there. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah. So there should be a little pointy bit on, like let's call it a tire valve cap.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the side that you're going to be putting it on. It's not a tire valve cap. I just thought that'd be the easiest way to describe it.
When it's upside down, that's the way it looks.
Yeah, that looks right, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah, that looks right. So from the other side, hold that together. From the other side, you need to put 2 EM screws in. One looks like it's going to go through the middle. And then one's going to go through, I'm going to say a lower bit.
It don't go through the middle, though. It goes to the bottom bits.
Yeah.
There's 2 separate holes and there's 3 big holes, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's what confused me. I didn't realise there was 3 different holes.
Yeah, you need to screw that bit into that particular disc. Then you're going to put the second disc in and secure that with 3 screws. And then that's going onto the chassis.
Yeah.
Okay, Anne. Right, I've got to go anyway. One more comment.
Yeah, no problems. Let me. Yeah, okay.
One new comment. Got KDI90A saying hi. Hello, everyone.
Hi, new comment, is it?
Yeah, I think it's a new one person. Right, I'm going to disappear off. So,
yeah.
Thanks for taking over for a bit, Penny.
No problems, Chris.
Sorry to leave you in the lurch.
When I can.
Right, thanks. Speak to you later. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry, mate. Bye.
Bye, Chris. Yeah, I know what to do to ways now. Yeah, doing well here, aren't we, Pen?
Say again.
Doing well here with this.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I would. There's one in to make sure the other one's tightened. Like we always do, make sure one's enough to grip in it.
Yeah.
So you got your bust out of your pen.
Yes.
Nice. Well, that's one bit done. So what's the bit now goes on top, is it?
So have you got the 2 screws in securing that knuckle?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you want to put the brake drum 15M onto the other side and secure that with 3 HM screws.
So like that.
HP screw, sorry, HP screw. Yeah.
So how's that then?
So you should see 3 screw holes.
Yeah. HP you said to do?
Yeah. HM. Sorry, HP. P for plastic.
Yeah. P for Papa.
Yeah.
Well, making sure screws. There's so many screws here. These will go in the pot later now. Two of them you said. I was a 3.
There's 3 in total.
Yeah, no worries, yeah. So it's got them all there. It's only one spare. These will go in the pot later now. Just have a drink first. Oh, it's better. Oh,
Nice refreshing cup of coffee, was it?
this is not a squash. That's what I do sometimes. I don't drink much pops. Try not to, like.
Yeah.
Just breaks it down a bit.
I'm trying to cut my coffee intake down because it kind of occurred to me one day that I'm not drinking enough, and most of what I drink is coffee.
Yeah. Not done tight yet till I get all 3 in. So 2 done. This one I can just drive all the way home. Drive it home. That's one. Two.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
3, 4, time a show in it.
Knock on the door.
Oh, yeah. 5, 6, pick some sticks.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's that on our server side.
Nice. Right. So the last stage then is to take the brake drum and steering knuckle assembly and connect it to the suspension.
What stage are we on?
Stage 4. Do you want to just close that screen share down and then just bring mine up? And then that way I can move it to the relevant bit.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. We'll do that then. We'll swap screen. Right,
Yeah.
Right, let me stop my share screen then.
Oh, that's me.
That was me,
There.
that was.
Right, that's brilliant. So take the brake drum and steering knuckle assembly and connect it to the suspension by placing the flat screw hole at the top of the steering knuckle, 15K, on top of the screw hole at the end of the lower steering knuckle connector, 15F. Use a single JM screw to attach the 2 parts together, figure C. So if I try and...
Yeah. So this side we're working on.
Make that a bit... Oh, how do I move this? There we go. A bit more focus on... Whoa, that's too much. There you go. A bit more focus on figure C. No.
Yeah. I know what you know. Where we're doing the screw hole from the top, are we?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. I know this goes through. So that goes through underneath, like, come on, let me move my bigger desks here. Oh, I don't know what's got underneath, I can hear an argument.
Right, P40F20. I don't know how relevant this is. We left those parts out when they were supposed to be installed in stage 14. Parts 14M and 14N, they can be installed now along with 15A.
What parts is he on about?
I don't know if he's talking about his own build or your build. So just be aware, obviously, that that's going to have to look the same as the other side, but a mirror image. Yeah. So that little circle bit is going to have to be pointing what I'm going to call backwards, towards the sharp point of the chassis.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. This bit I have got to memorize this bit.
So I'll go through all of this again if you want. I try to simplify it, but sometimes I oversimplify it, or sometimes I actually make it more complicated sounding.
No, it's fine. I know.
Well, you know what I said before. You know what's simple in my head may not be in yours, and vice versa.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, don't be scared to ask me to explain it again. So Chris's build when he gets to step 6, right? Okay.
Okay, we'll look at that now. Might do the bottom side for it. Yeah, the bottom might be the best. Alright, let's flip. Yeah, I can do this. Put the screw for the part first. It's not an easy thing to do this bit because you've got to try and get it lined up the top. Ew.
So take your time, Chris.
It's alright.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's looking good now, though. It's awkward, isn't it? I flip the chassis around. Get the top in first. Ooh. Might be best for the bottom side, I think. Yeah, do the bottom side first.
There's only one screw to pop in.
Yeah, there's 2 in there.
The spring and everything is going to come later.
Ah, okay.
So just for now, just focus on getting the JM screw and attaching that wheel.
Oh, the JM. I thought you said IM. Whoops. Oops. I put the IMs back in. Right. The bit that's going to be the pain is this spring in it. Let's put that screw back in there. So the JM is it, isn't it?
JM, Juliet, Mike.
Yeah, good. Yeah, no worries. I'll just. There we are.
So just take your time, Chris. So P47, we left out parts 14M and N, but 14 parts, well, 15M and M. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I'm just
I
confused.
don't know what parts 15N is, but 15M is the wheel.
Oh, you attach the wheels to this, do we? Oh, stage 4. I think P40 means stage 4, part 14. Yeah, have a look at that now. So the wheels go on this one today, or do?
Pardon?
So the wheels get attached to this.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Because at the moment, that's the brakes.
Yeah. It can't be long before you put the wheels on, though. I don't think it's this issue in it.
The wheels, not this issue. I don't know about this pack, but not this issue.
Yeah.
This stage. Sorry, different companies call things different, don't they? I call them stages.
Yeah, that's what they called in this one.
Yeah. Well, issues I call them.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't use the word issue, because issue is a word that I use for problem. So
Yeah.
I'm having a bit of an issue with my build.
Mm.
So I'd imagine that it might get confusing when I'm saying one word and meaning something else.
Yeah.
So P40 is saying parts 14M and 15A are the tie rod for the steering. So would you be in a position to go back over stage 14 when it's done, Chris?
Can do.
Make sure everything's in place.
Yeah. I've done that.
Brilliant. Is it in nice?
Yeah.
Right. So let me just try and... There we go. Right. So that means we're on step 5, which is, I think, quite a nice step.
Yeah, which is?
So we need to lift up the lower suspension arm fitted in step 3 to reveal the circular opening in the chassis frame, figure A.
Yeah, what's it show?
Place the coil spring 15H into this space, figure B.
Yeah.
Okay. Then push the suspension arm back in place. You will feel resistance from the spring as you do so.
Yeah.
Right, then turn the assembly over and fix the upper steering knuckle connector 15G to the steering knuckle 15K using an IM screw, figure C. This will hold the spring in place. Finally, turn the assembly over and take the shock absorber 15C, insert it into the hole. Right, we'll just deal with this one step at a time.
Yeah.
So we'll take it up to figure C, which is you've popped the spring in. So we turn the assembly over, fix the upper steering knuckle connector 15G to the steering knuckle 15K using an IM screw.
Yeah. It's not hard to push in, like. Got him.
Got him?
Yeah, he's in.
Lovely. Don't you find that parts like that, they'll either go in first time or you'll be struggling with it for ages?
Yeah. Put my hand on it so I can just screw in a bit more.
Yeah. Well, you've done difficult suspension springs before, haven't you, with the bus?
That was a pain in the ass. Remember that one?
Yeah. And then a few issues later, they make us take it apart again.
Wasn't as bad then because it was.
Yeah, it settled a little bit.
Yeah, that's in now.
Lovely.
Yeah, in. Yeah.
Brilliant. So you need to turn that back over.
Yeah.
And I can't get the full pictures in, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Turn the assembly over and fix the upper steering knuckle connector 15G, which is a bit like a peg, to the steering knuckle 15K using an IM screw. Let me just check that. I've lost.
Yeah, JM we used first because we've done one.
IM. I might have just read the last bit again. Sorry. Right. Finally turn the assembly over and take the shock absorber 15C, inserting it in a hole in the chassis and through the coil spring that you've just fitted in figure D. Yeah. This is kept in place with an HM screw fitted from the underside through the shaft 15D. So you're going to push that knuckle through.
Yeah, I got it.
The shock absorber. And then you're going to flip it over again and use an HM screw.
Yeah, that's right.
So what have you turned that over about 15 times, haven't you?
Yeah, and it HM screw, we said.
Right.
Yeah, let's get that done. HM, here we go. Only one I need. The other one I want.
So I was just having a little naughty look ahead.
That's fine. God, we're doing really well tonight. Nearly finished.
You are doing very well, Chris. Very, very well. I've seen you do some extremely long streams.
Yeah. But that's due to my capabilities, isn't it?
Everybody has a different level of capability.
Yeah. Shove him in the hole.
I'm just going to take a 20-second break. I'm just going to pop something in the freezer. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, my legs are gone. I'm back.
That's what
I burnt my fingertip earlier, so throughout the whole stream, I've been pressing it against a pack of frozen sausages.
Yeah.
So they're nicely defrosted. So I've got to have sausages for my dinner tomorrow now because they're defrosted.
Yeah. Oh, this is. Oh, this.
Let's put a cardi on.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I'm a bit stingy with my heating. I don't tend to put it on during the daytime because there's not often anyone home. And we pop it. It should go on about 10 o'clock, I think it's going on. 8. I thought it went on at 8, actually. Oh, it doesn't help. I've got all the windows open, the door in the house. Just get those closed.
That's done now.
Brilliant. I'll be with you in a sec. Yeah, I've got the door to my balcony outside open and I'm complaining that it's cold in here.
Yeah, there we are.
That's looking good. Right, so I had a very quick look at the next step and I would suggest we go back and revisit stage 14, make sure that that's all in place properly, because I think if we don't make sure it's done now, we'll have problems when we do the next stage. No, that's the next step. Make sure the wheel on the other side, I presume you did that on your last stream, make sure that's all in place and looks exactly the same, but a mirror image, obviously, because P40 is saying that we missed them out, and I can't recall a time when P40 was wrong.
Yeah,
so we need to make sure they're in.
This bit we done last time.
Right.
Just
see. Do the wheels move okay?
Nothing to connect the wheels yet.
No, but they move.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Look at that. Okay, then. So I'll take this step slowly, just in case P40 says anything that we might have forgotten.
Going to be the rods, I think, for the left side.
No, I see what he means. There should be a rod already in place. I can see it now.
Oh, yeah. Where does it mean?
14N, N for Norman.
Yeah.
It should already be. It says take the right tie rod 15A, which is the piece that you just showed me.
I have. Oh, we haven't got the left one.
Yeah, and we need to fix that to the steering rack 14N.
Oh, so there's a
which I can see clearly that hasn't been fitted.
Yeah.
So, and I don't have the instructions for 14.
Yeah. Just looking for it now. I got stage 14 there, issue 4.
Right. So you need to make sure that's fitted, because this next piece you're going to connect it to that.
Right,
I think that's what P40 was.
Yeah, right. Hang on.
Yeah. P40 says, Chris, you should have those parts stored away.
Yeah, I have somewhere. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'll send that file.
So Crafty Chris says, hi, everyone.
So
hi to Chris.
Was that Chris Camplin?
Chris, Crafty Chris.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Christine. How are you?
Crafty Chris. You know Crafty Chris.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really what you said then. Whoops. Yeah.
The lady who makes things happen in the background.
Oh, yeah. Christine. Yeah.
She's one of the many people who helps all of our streams, and you just don't even see her.
Yeah. No, she's good. So it'll be. Hang on. Issue 14.
Issue 14. I can't remember how to put that. It looks like there's two pieces, actually.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Let me see if I can send this file to you.
So take your time. Take your time. I'll see if I can come up with some jokes. P40 says, the good lady of group captain say.
Yeah.
Oops, someone's just dinged me.
That was me.
Oh, you.
Yeah, the link for the file.
Okay. Let me download that then. If you can give me a second then.
Yeah, that's exactly that.
Right. Cool. That's a big old link you've given me for that.
That's what it came up with.
Right.
Can I go a bit
Storage folder. Right.
Something got bits in because so many bits.
Oh, I didn't mean to press that.
Well.
Oh, I'm trying to scan, reduce it down. Right. So stage 14. Hang on. In my defense, I didn't expect to be doing this today, so I wasn't prepared. Right. So, oops, that was too far down. Right. So it's step 6.
Yeah, because we've got that piece.
Hang on. Right. So step. Oh, come on. Why is this scrolling so slowly? Right. So, oh, come on. Right. Step 6, assembling the steering rack. Begin by lining up the left tie rod 14M. So that part you just showed me,
yeah.
Put it handy, but put it out of the way so you don't get it muddled up.
Yeah. Well, let's put it over there. Well, that's out of the way for a minute. God, I can't remember what parts were we then. looking for him now. Hold on, let's see if you... Hang on, I might have found him.
Right, take your time, Chris. Better take a long time and get it right than rush it and get it wrong.
Right, yeah, got it. One of them.
Right.
Hang on, where's the camera? That bit weird, isn't it?
That looks like 14N.
Yeah.
We just need 14M, which has got a little bit more detail on it and is a bit shorter.
I can't see that bit in here. Oh, Jesus. Got that part. Right, that's all the other parts. Don't need that bit. Probably in my desk. Probably in my drawer somewhere. What's the
Right.
plastic? Expect that to need that now, see?
Please don't tell me you've lost it, Chris.
Probably somewhere because I've changed desks so nice since then. Probably right. What do you think what it looks like? The part we need.
It looks like a
Oh,
short, long bit. Short, long bit? Does that make sense?
14. Let me have a look. Did you say 14?
It's 14M. M for mother. You've already got 14N.
Yeah.
It'll be a long bit with a sort of a knuckle on one end and a hole on the other.
Yeah.
So Dave Mack is saying, I'm calling it a night, guys. You're doing a great job, Chris, and it's been a great show. Nice to see you back, Penny. Always nice to be on air. I just wish I had more time to do it. If I win the lottery, I should be on every single night on lives.
Yeah. I can see the bit we need to have going on.
Right.
Trying to find it. So they changed my desk, so everything's like.
Yeah. You need a section in one of the. Have you got any drawers in those desks?
I have, yeah.
Right. You need to section them off and put little spare bits in for various parts.
Yeah. Let's just hang on, let's just over here. Because I've got my cabinet with stuff in as well. Trying to use the light, I can't find it in a minute. That part. Hang on. That's a dipstick, it's only that. Oh, that's the same thing. I don't think what if it's plastic or metal. Hang on, but that's not it. I thought that was it then. Right, it's not there, so it must be in my drawer somewhere. Right. So you've got that part there. It's let's check the drawers again for a minute. It's one of them. Yeah, it's not this. It's a more. Give me that. Oh, there's the part, yeah. Got that, right. Now it's stamped now, isn't it? Need that part to do before we can move on, don't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, just trying to see if I can spot it. Take that out.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry, right. Don't know, George. Why the f... Talk on it. I think that's on.
Right. Do you want to continue? Because it looks like you can't find your parts.
Ray, can we do anything to the right side or?
Well, no, because the next stage is to connect that steering rack.
Yeah.
So we need to connect this week's part to, well, we need to connect that part you've got in your hand to the part that we can't find.
Yeah.
And then we connect that to this week's part. Trouble is, if we don't complete it tonight, you're then going to be dealing with 3 issues next time.
Yeah, unless we do it, unless we just come back to 15 and then just do 16 is just finish when I find the part then.
Yeah.
Finish that part off.
So do you undo that and then you got to look for the part and then get a little box or something. See if we can get some little small cardboard boxes or something.
Yeah, I can use the parts.
Yeah, you just need to sort of get the you can right. P40 says you can assemble 15A to 14N. Yeah, okay. You could do that. P40, I would be tempted to keep it simple and follow as per the magazine.
Yeah.
I got just the thing for you actually that would help you.
Mm-hmm.
But it won't help you tonight.
Yeah, there's got loads of screws. It's kind of apart. Looks like, see, that's the problem.
Yeah. It's quite important to not lose the parts. I'm sure it's somewhere.
Yeah, it probably is. Just since I've moved the desk, like things have not been in all off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just up in the air at the minute. I can't even put it to the other week. Yeah, I got all that safe into that tray. Right. This is all the spare bits from the Jag. Don't need it. Right.
Hmm.
Put that in there as well. Yeah, because the part looks like this. Yeah.
So P40 says the idea was to assemble the 3 parts together and then put it on the car.
maybe should have just done two, assemble all of them, but leave it off the car.
Well, we could fix 14N to this week's part, but I would be tempted to do it in the order that the magazine tells us to do it.
Yeah.
Just my preference.
So what do you have to do? Attach it to 14N?
You're also going to need KM screws. So you need to make sure you got that KM screw.
Let's do this bit, which we can do then.
Okay.
And we can go back to the part after. At least then we know where we are.
Well, you've got some KM screws with this week's part, haven't you? Right. Okay. So we need to take 14N and 15A.
Yeah, which is...
and attach them with an HM screw. And that'll be slightly fiddly because you've got two parts that are round. So they're not going to want to sit still.
Yeah. That's the wrong screws. Yeah, we can do that now.
Okay.
Because then next time, let me just come back to that one. Yeah, that's right. Probably will find it. It's just probably just looking for it now. It's like,
yeah, but you've gotta find that before the next stream.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that this week now. I've got a fortnight anyway, so
yeah.
HP don't need that one either. Just make it all screws what we need and what we don't. Don't need that one. HM is I do. KM.
P40F20 saying HM screws. I'm not sure if I said that properly then. So you need to fix those together with HM screws. I don't know. Maybe I got twisted.
No, it's fine. I know what you mean.
Right. Be careful of the orientation. It's easy to get it wrong.
Yeah.
So
don't need IM. Just looking for the HM screws now. Yeah, you something.
So what you'll need is that 14N. It looks like you've got the screw holes, but then you've got two other little what looks like holes. They'll need to be facing upwards, and 15A is going to go off to the right-hand side of the part.
Yeah. So how many HM screws do we need?
How many what?
How many screws do we need of the HMs?
Just the one HM screw at the moment.
Yeah, okay. Got a spare one here, save me looking for the other one. Right. Yeah, right. Right, so which way do you want this?
So you'll have your screw holes.
Yeah.
So you might want to do a little test fit.
So how does... Hang on.
Right.
Got that there.
So you see, that's it. That looks like the correct orientation because you've got a little hole on the top. Right. So then you take 15A.
Yeah.
And that goes on to the right-hand side with a little knobbly bit on the right and then the hole on the left. And that will meet up with... Right. If you look... Right. Rotate it the other way around.
That way.
Flip it. Right, now flip it over. That's it.
Yeah.
So, right. Do you see where the hole on the top is?
Which is...
On 14N, the long piece. Right, don't touch it because I need those lines. Can you see that there's a line on your cutting board? A little white line coming down below it.
Yeah.
If you go one line to the left round about there on the rod, that's where the screw hole is.
Yeah, there's one here.
Yeah. So that screw hole there. Now on the small part,
Yeah.
the other part, on the left hand side, yeah, that's the screw hole that's going to go into the one that I've just described.
Yeah, there.
Yep. Now, from looking at no, other side.
There.
No, sorry, further to the right, below the pole, below the part. Right, move it below it. Right, no. Right, stop, Chris. Okay, you're getting yourself in a muddle. Right. Oh, right, stop. Place right that small part.
Yeah.
Right, 15A. Place it underneath 14N on the right hand side. Don't touch 14N. Do not touch 14N. Place it parallel underneath.
There.
Right. Place it parallel. Now, push it to the right. No, push it to the right.
The right. That
Keep it parallel.
There.
Yeah. Right. Now push it to the right.
Look that.
Right. Put it back how it just was. Okay. So you see those lines going across your cutting board?
Got one there.
Yeah. Right. They're going across.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, other way. Sorry. Going up and down then.
Yeah.
Right. Push 15A. I'm going to guess is going up to you. Push it up. I'm trying to figure out the orientation that you are. Right. Yeah. So if that's up, push it to the right.
To that way.
No, push it to the right, not down.
That was my right.
Okay, right. Okay, if that's your right, push it up.
So do that way then?
No. Because if down is right, then up would be left. Right. Okay, let's stop. So the first thing we want to do then is have a look at the instructions. You have a look at the instructions.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at my phone now. I'll bring them up on here.
Okay. So it's stage 6, part 15.
Yeah. Let me... 15, yeah. Ah. Got it. Yeah, right. We've got the balls, got one there.
Right.
Then looking at the mag as well.
Okay, so
hang on, let me see.
Right. Do me a favour, Chris. Yeah. Place 14N on the table so that you're looking at it is going from left to right and right to left.
Yeah, yeah, right. If
Place it in front of you.
Yeah, which is, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that is definitely in front of you, is it?
Yeah, that's right.
So if I said move it up,
yeah,
just move it up half an inch.
There.
Right. Okay, that's fine. So down half an inch.
What do we move it down again?
Move it down. Just move it down on the table. I'm just trying to establish your orientation. Now move that to the right.
That was there.
Brilliant. Right. So we're on the same page now. So piece 15A, keep it parallel with the 14N, but place it on the right hand side of 14N. Right, up. That's it. So, right, but keep it parallel. Parallel means they're both going in the same direction. That's it. So that is pretty much actually perfect.
Yeah.
So where the end of the inside end of 15A is, where the hole is there, that's looks like it's lining up with the hole for 14N. You just moved your camera, Chris.
I just flashed it by accident. Whoops.
That's okay. That's fine.
So if I put it to the left a bit, then
so keep it as it was. So you want to push it inwards a little bit.
Yeah, there somewhere it goes.
In a little bit more. Now, just roll 14N upwards about a quarter of a turn.
That way, sir.
Yeah, what you want is you've got two little, that's bit, yes, right. So now you want to pop an HM screw through the end of 15A.
Yeah.
And then pop it into the 14N, but it wants to.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that we might put this in the wrong orientation, but then once we've got it in, we can figure out how it's not correct and then correct it.
Yeah.
But it looks good at the moment, but P40 says got it correct now as well.
Yeah, that's right then.
No, it's okay. I find it difficult to direct you.
Yeah, it's fine.
So once I've got your orientation, it makes it a bit easier. But we just kind of have to get onto the same page, don't we? So to speak.
Right, let's crack on then.
Let's crack on.
That's putting, that's if I put the screw through this part first then.
Oh. Back a sec, Chris.
Yes. Like that.
So P40 says second hole from the right on the long rod. Right, okay, stop. Can I just see the part? Bring it down a bit. Yeah, right. It's in the wrong hole. You need to bring it down one hole. With that hole that you've just screwed that into, that needs to be upright.
So it goes into, yeah, right, okay.
You see the next, that's fine. I had a feeling this wouldn't be right, but we could then figure it out from there. So it's kind of got it wrong to get it right, if that makes any sense. It's not the end of the world.
I haven't got it. Like that.
Yes, absolutely spot on, Chris.
Yeah.
Now, once you find the other part, you'll get that one in a lot easier because it's just a mirror image.
Yeah. There we are. moving at the minute.
Superb. Right. So do you want to fix that to the chassis?
Can do, just keep it out of the way then. It'll be up done then.
Right.
So if I take this then.
Do you know what?
What?
No, we've got it right. We've got it right. So you need to turn the chassis upside down so you've got the bottom up.
That way, is it?
Can you just bring it to the left a bit? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Now, could you do me a favour? Could you rotate that a quarter of a turn, just so it's the same orientation as the magazine?
That's it.
Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Just so it's the same orientation. Yeah, that's it. So the small end 15A wants to fix to the left hand side of that chassis.
Left, yeah. So the
And it wants to go across. The whole assembly wants to go across the chassis.
So that way, is it?
Yeah, but on the other side, bring it down a bit. Can you see where the hole is on the wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where that end is going to go into.
Oh, so we're going like that.
Yeah, it's going to try. It's going to try to connect. Yes, it's going to try and connect those two holes, but obviously with the other part missing, it's not going to be long enough.
Yeah. So it goes by the wheel here, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's it. And then your next step will be holding that together. So I've lost my mouse. Bear with me while I find it.
I think it's a key entry.
Right. So you need to hold it together, tip it, turn it round, excuse me, and then fix that with a KM screw, which I know there is a name for it, but I call them top hat screws. It's like a washer and a screw combined.
Yeah, flange screws, yeah.
Flange screws, that's the word I was thinking of, yeah. Or not thinking of.
So that's the way I just got it in now. Was that the...
Yeah, that looks great. So you need to turn that over, but keep that part held in there because the screw's going to come in from below, but you're going to turn it round to help you get the screw in properly. Yeah, P40 has said, as he said, it's very easy to get the orientation wrong. It is easy to do that. There's some very small fiddly procedures for this. Oh, hang on, Pete, just stop a second. Yeah. P40 says it's wrong. Yeah, he's right. No. Hang on. Right. That's what I thought. Yeah, now carry on. P40 says it is correct. Sorry, when he said it was wrong, I just double checked and I'm like, oh. Because the instructions show you the chassis one way round and then they show you the other way round and then the other way round. It gets very confusing.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. So you've got that in place.
Yeah. I don't know how that goes anymore.
It's okay. Take your time, Chris.
Yeah. It's not there for it. Sometimes you've got to hold this screwdriver with a pencil.
It's what? Sorry, Chris?
Sometimes you've got to hold the screwdriver like a pen.
Yeah, it's a bit fiddly. I sometimes think it might actually be easier to build a full-scale version because the screws would be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where we'd put them, but...
yeah. Looks odd at the minute because there's only one part in it.
Right.
That's in.
So is it you'll need to tighten the screw that holds the two rods together.
Yeah, so I need to tighten this one, have I?
Yeah.
That's in now, tight. Like that. Now we've got some steering now, apart from one side. That's okay. Probably sounds like
The
something.
rods need to remain flat to each other. Right, yeah. If you're not there, I think you're close.
Doing far.
Right. Right, hold that rod when you screw it in.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. So try and move that. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. That looks good to me. So when you find the other part, you'll connect that to the other wheel and to the longer rod.
I could,
And
if I
then
find
you'll have the first stage of your steering done then.
yeah.
So well done, Chris.
If I find it, I will do that off. I can probably even do it off stream, and just show one when it comes to it next time. Just show that we've done off stream.
Well, it's up to you, but you need to. I'm going to tell you off live on air, Chris. You need somewhere to pop your parts.
Yeah, which I will.
Like a small cardboard box or something. I mean, I've got these flashy drawers, and I allocate one drawer to each part work, which makes life so much easier. But
yeah,
I mean, obviously, at £20 for a set of drawers,
yeah,
you know, there's cheaper options. But you know, if you get any deliveries that come in small boxes, keep the boxes. What I did, quite by accident, I was in Poundland a couple of weeks ago, and where they were stocking things up on the shelf, they were chucking cardboard boxes in a little cage to throw away. And I noticed that there were some small cardboard boxes, and I just said, "Oh, can I have one of those?" And they went, "Yeah, help yourself."
yeah.
So, you know, if you're in Sainsbury's or Tesco's or something, and you see them throwing small boxes away, grab them and keep them. They'll be glad to get rid of them.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
So just, you need. I mean, I recommend those EBMA boxes because they're really good. But I mean, obviously, it's some. Maybe I'll have a look on something for Amazon. Maybe you could pop it on your. Let's see, hobby drawers.
Yeah.
If I can find that on here. Oh, actually, I've just had a better idea. I don't know if there'd be anything big enough. Smith's Beads do some little boxes.
Yeah. I reckon let's have the box for a sec.
Storage, or organizer boxes.
They probably are here somewhere that part. It's just probably because looking for something now is like you don't find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
See if I've just found something for you. So you want some little box. There you go. Really useful organizers, they're called.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I think they've got some little boxes in Pound. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll have a look in Poundland tomorrow because I've got to go to the shopping centre. I'll have a look in Poundland, and what you ideally want. See, the trouble is, storage for smaller parts is not normally ever a problem because you know, like your screw pots would deal with small parts, but you want somewhere to put the slightly bigger parts.
Yeah.
So I'll see if they got any containers or something in Poundland, and then I can take some pictures for you, and then you can go into your local Poundland and pick them up. Otherwise, we'll find something on Amazon, maybe put it on your store, on your wish list.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be better.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you've done well today, Chris.
Yeah.
P40 says thanks for helping out, Petty. Not a problem. I found myself with a bit of time off, and I'm just really glad that Chris has allowed me to fill that productively. So it's Chris you should be thanking really for letting me on the show.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, we'll get. I mean, your hobby room is really coming along. It's slow but sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got your own budget. You know, I'm sure if you had all the money in the world, you'd have a big custom-made hobby room. But we're not always that lucky, are we?
No.
So you're just progressing nicely. And it's quite nice, actually, because when you find little bits for your room, you'll send me a picture and you'll go, oh, look what I've got. And I'm like, wow, that's really nice.
Yeah. Right, let's do this then for this week.
Right. So are you happy, Chris?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. So I'll get rid of my screen share then. Actually, we'll see if there's... Do you want to have a look at what's coming next week?
That's what I was doing. Put it on the sketch.
Okay. Right. Do you want me to read out the YouTube schedule?
Do we do it smaller or is it all big enough on screen?
Well, I'm actually reading it from my own screen anyway, so it doesn't matter. So tomorrow we have got Build with Adrian. He's doing Build a Ferrari F40 issue 36 steering components. And then we've got Wednesday at 2:00 on both myself and Yorkshire Crafters channel. We've got the Paint with Diamond show, and God knows what we're going to be doing. We no idea what's going to happen, but it just happens. And then at 5:00 we've got Ready Penny Cook, and I'm doing a Victoria sponge. Something nice and simple, but something nice. It's a nice little recipe, and I think most people will enjoy that. I hope most people will enjoy that.
I've done it before. Yeah.
And then Wednesday evening, we've got the Partwork show with Build with Adrian. He's doing Spitfire issue 59 and the Terminator 109. He hasn't put anything on about confirmation of parts, so I'm going to assume that's going to go ahead. But if there's a problem with any of the issues, you know he'll find something to do. And then Thursday and Friday, we've got Horlicks, both at 7:00. On Thursday, he's doing Terminator issue 104. Excuse me. And then Friday, he's doing issue 47 of the Spitfire onwards. So you know Horlicks, he'll do as many issues as he can.
Yeah, exactly.
And then on to Saturday, we've got Chris Davis doing Jaguar issue 49 at 8:00. And that will also go out on Chris Campling's channel.
Yeah.
Sunday we've got nothing left, nothing on. So there might be something happening. Alternatively, if you do a regular live show, give us a shout and we'll get that added to the list.
Yeah.
Monday we've got Chris Campling doing Terminator. Is that subject to receipt of issues?
It can be, yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah. And that will also go out on your channel, won't it, Chris?
Yeah, that's what happens
Right.
usually. Yeah.
That's fine. And that's next Monday. I nearly got carried away and just read out the whole spreadsheet.
Yeah, because we're in the weeks.
So yeah, it's nice. We've got lives happening virtually every night. If someone wants to do something on Sunday, then yeah, fine, go for it. Obviously, I'm going to be off Sunday against my wishes. So I might think of something to do. I might just muck around and do something, have a bit of fun or something. Who knows? but that's subject to confirmation, because I'm coming up with ideas for things to do with my room, which, hate to say this, has to take high priority to my builds.
Yeah.
But my room is not progressing as quickly as I want it to, but I'm going to do a bit of rearranging, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. So great build tonight, Chris. Really happy with that.
Yeah, it's got set for the part with.
Doesn't seem that long ago you were just starting this build.
Yeah, no, it's gone quick, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. What are you up to, Chris?
Just seeing if I can find that part. I'll have a look after.
Yeah.
I'll look. Yeah, have a look.
We'll get you some boxes sorted out. I mean, what I use, I mean, like I say, this isn't the cheapest option, but I've got. Let me see if I can get mine. Oh, there we go. So I've got these boxes from EBMA, and what I do is I have them labelled so that this one's Terminator, and then everything to do with the Terminator goes in that box. And then I might have, these are all out of order, but I might have Root Master in one, Spitfire in another, and various other builds. And then what you can do is any parts you've got, you just chuck them in the drawer, and they'll just sit there until next time you need them. Because you start putting parts on tables, they have a habit of rolling away, or you move them to get to something else.
Yeah.
So we will get you organised, Chris.
Yeah.
But P40 says the boxes the issue coming can be used for storage.
Yeah, that's what I was.
But obviously they're quite large boxes, aren't they? So if you could get some kind of, but bear with me a sec. I'll go and get the box I got from Poundland.
They're just using a bit spare.
I mean, I got this one I use for the kitchen drawer, but this is a box. This is an outer box from Poundland. They were putting small things on the shelf, and I stole the box. And
yeah,
I apologise, guys. I do smoke, but I like to keep spares of everything. So I keep in this particular box. I've got filter tips, papers, and some lighters. And then that sits in my drawer, and I can go to them every time I need something. Now, if you had a box like that and you'd put your Ghostbusters parts in there, then your parts would be in there. And that box didn't cost me anything. In fact, they were quite grateful to get rid of the box and not have to put it in the bin themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
If P40 says, Eagle Squadron, we have ops with Captain Avery on Wednesday. Who's Captain Avery? Is that Adrian?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure there's a story why he calls it.
I don't know why it's called that, though, but I just guessed it because Adrian did it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We are a bunch of nutters, but we're all a bunch of nutters together.
I totally agree with that. Yeah. No, it's good. That was good tonight.
Good.
If I do find that part, I'll do it off stream. Well, then I just show what I've done off camera.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same as the part you did this week. So, you know, people won't be missing out on too much.
No, but then it gives me then catch up on it then and gives me a chance to get
Yeah, so I've done my telling you off. Oh, P40 did meant to say Langley. Well, you know I'm going to make that Captain Avery stick now, don't you? I'll send him a message later on going, all right, Captain Avery.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Chris, then, having a look at it?
Yeah, let's go.
Good.
Yeah.
You won't recognise that part when you finished.
No, because the engine or everything being in, wasn't it?
Yeah. but it's a lovely. It really is a lovely build. It's just a shame I've got two packs on the way, because I think one of the packs that's coming is the outer shell.
Yeah.
Which apparently that one comes by DPD because it's too big to send through the mail.
Oh, yeah.
So Mike Tedstone says, "Good job, Chris."
Yeah, cheers, guys.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it enough tonight, isn't it?
Good. Yeah.
2 hours and a half. I'll have a look at the thing this week now. Yeah.
It's funny, you get these issues and you're like, oh, I want to do the next issue now, but I think it's worth the wait, isn't it?
Yeah. So is that all cast up then, is it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, we've done the YouTube schedule. There's nothing I can think of.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'll catch you on Saturday then.
When you are doing the Jaguar.
Yeah, 49.
Yeah.
I'm not. It seems a bit odd what I'm doing with the Jag because I'm not. There's parts I can't do, which is the wheels.
Yes. No. I've got to be honest with you. I did the wheels and I thought I'd got the hang of them, and I realised I'd done the wheels wrong. So I've got to take all the wheels apart and redo them. I got all the spokes in, but I've got some of the spokes the right way, and then another wheel I've got them the wrong way. And you probably may not notice, but I'll know. So I'm backtracking. But yeah, I did that wheel for you that time, and it was that was when I was figuring out how to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you'll have trouble with it. But if you really can't do the wheels, once I've figured out mine, if you want to send them to me, I don't mind doing them for you.
Yeah.
So because they are, once you've figured out how to do the wheels, they are actually quite enjoyable. They're just very long. It's not a 5-minute job.
No.
And you completely lose time with them because you just crack on with it. And I think it takes about an hour to an hour and a half to do each wheel. And but it feels like 5-10 minutes. It's really weird, but it is enjoyable. And when you see the final result, you're like, wow, they're lovely.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So looking forward to Saturday then.
Yeah. The Jag is looking good.
Yeah. Wait till you get to doing all the instrument panels and all the bits on the inside.
Yeah, that'd be
and
good.
Then you just know you're dealing with a really well-made, classy vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I was going to call it there then tonight, and then we catch you all in the Saturday. And P40 says, see you Saturday, Chris. Yeah, thanks for that. Great. Glad the wheels were done for us on the Aston Martin DB. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The extra wheels, you don't have to do nothing with them, just screw them in, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's obviously it's easier when it's done for you.
Yeah.
These wheels are a big challenge, but they are enjoyable. And I don't know if I would rather have them done or have to do them yourself. I suppose it's 6 one, half dozen the other, but obviously by having the wheels done for you, it makes it accessible. Because you remember, us guys, we're experienced modelers, but there's some people watching this that are beginners, and those wire wheels, they might put people off buying the Jaguar build.
Yeah, but
So yeah, it's so there's pros and cons to it, isn't there? But yeah, it's a good build, and it's it'll push you to the limit, those wheels, but they're fun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, guys, we'll catch you in the next one.
Okay, so thanks for having me on, Chris. I really appreciate it, and thanks for watching, guys. Please continue to support Chris's channel. It is a good channel. He works really hard.
Yeah, it's probably got some ability, guys.
Yeah. You're definitely a trier, aren't you, Chris?
You are?
I say you're definitely a trier, aren't you? You certainly try me sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Check the links in down below, guys. Check everything out. Facebook groups, my wish lists, whatever. Chris's wish list. They're all down below. Check all them out and go from there.
So, see you Saturday then, Chris.
Yeah, see you guys. Take care, girl. Good night. Goodbye.